Welcome to the Shen Bapiro Show. Tonight we have an interesting show with an interesting guest. But first, we will talk about Donald Trump's pick for his 2024 cabinet. Stay with us for our lovely guest. As you may know, Donald Trump picked his own cabinet for 2024 from a bunch of brilliant, super smart, highly educated, stable geniuses known to all mankind. Now let's dive into the list of those stable geniuses picked by the supreme stable genius Donald Trump. Number one, for the Secretary of State, Trump picked Marco Rubio, a U.S. Senator from Florida, known for his foreign policy experience.
Marco Rubio was working hard last night. This is true. The problem is, he is a chalker. And once a chalker, always a choker. I guess that's what he meant to say. He spelled choker, C-H-O-K-E-R, chalker. He called me Mr. Meltdown. Let me tell you something. Last night in the debate during one of the breaks, two of the breaks, he went backstage. He was having a meltdown. First, he had this little makeup thing applying like makeup around his mustache because he had one of those sweat mustaches. Then he asked for a full-length mirror. I don't know why, because the podium goes up to here, but he wanted a full-length mirror. Maybe to make sure his pants weren't wet. I don't know. Then I see him pacing back and forth, and then he's huddled in the corner talking to somebody. He's like waving his arms up and down, and the person's trying to calm him down. So, anyway. But I'm a chalker. All right. Next tweet. Leet weight chalker Marco Rubio looks like a little boy on stage, not presidential material. He meant to say lightweight, but he spelled it E-L-E-I-G-H-T. So he got that wrong. Looks like a little boy on stage. It's not that I look like a little boy. I wouldn't even be the youngest president, but he would be the oldest president ever elected. And it's like an 8-year term, so you start to worry. So how does this guy, not in one tweet, 3 tweets, misspell words so badly? And I only reached 2 conclusions. Number one, that's how they spell those words at the Wharton School of Business, where he went. Or number 2, just like Trump Tower, he must have hired a foreign worker to do his own tweets. Guys, we have a con artist as the front runner in the Republican Party. A guy who has made a career out of telling people lies so that they come in and buy his product or whatever he does. You ever heard of Trump vodka? You have? Well, it isn't around anymore. Or Trump mattress, or Trump air, or Trump ice, or Trump water. Those are all businesses that are gone because they were disasters. Okay? Trump hot air, yeah. So we cannot allow the conservative movement to be taken over by a con artist because the stakes are too high.
Yes, Marco Rubio is the same guy who Donald Trump called the little Marco who sweats like a dog relentlessly, and Marco Rubio called Trump back in 2016 a con artist, but now they are besties. Yes, America, this is the next level and a new league of political hypocrisy that these people showing you to prove that truly we are not a nation. And this place that we are currently living is not a country, is all just a business, a billionaire club that we are not a member of.
When they put Marco on to refute President Obama's speech, do you remember that catastrophe? And he's like this, and we will, I need water, help me, I need water, help. And this is on live television. This total joke artist. It's Rubio. That's what it. Unbelievable.
Donald Trump's pick for Secretary of Defense is Pete Hegseth, a former Army National Guard officer and Fox News host. And for Attorney General Matt Gaetz, U.S. Representative from Florida and a vocal Trump ally. And for Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, Governor of South Dakota, focused on immigration policies. All these brilliant natural-born leaders are now here to accelerate the American empire's downfall much faster and is better than Democratic leadership because the only thing they can do is make that downfall much more slower and painful. These two parties are not here to save us. They are here to terminate us. It is just another choice between bad and worse that this two-party system putting in front of us to choose. None of them are going to help us, both of them working together, just like the sharp edges of the same scissor. I will explain it more in the coming episodes for you to understand how deep this corruption pit goes down. But for now, let me introduce you to our special guest. He is the very first victim of Donald J. Trump. He and Donald shared the same womb for 9 months until Donald decided to swallow him whole. This is why Donald J. Trump looks like a fat orange-backed gorilla. Yes, Donald Trump, he ate his own twin brother in their mother's womb. Now he is here from the other dimension to talk to us about his story and Donald's. Hello, Mr. Trump. Welcome to our show.
Hi, Shen. Thank you for inviting me. This is an honor for me to be the first guest on your show.
Thank you, sir. First of all, I want to ask you what we have to call you. Do you have a name?
What a stupid question to ask. I mean, come on. You know I have never been born. I don't have a name, you stupid skunk.
Well, I am so sorry for that, sir, but I need something to call you with.
You can call me Your Majesty.
Well, Your Majesty.
Okay, I am just kidding. You can call me whatever you want.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am. Unlike my asshole brother, I don't give a shit about these things.
Yes, I know. He likes to be called things like sir. I think calling him sir makes him sexually satisfied.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing, sir. Let's go back to you. How are you doing, sir?
Well, you know, same old heaven shit, like doing nothing all day long, walking by the river of honey and milk, watching all those pretty angels doing orgies. Sometimes I join them and grab them by their pussies.
What? What did you say?
Walking by the river of milk and honey.
No after that.
Watching them doing their thing.
No.
I just don't know. What are you talking about?
Never mind, sir. I think it is in your family soul. It is not something just related to your physical genes.
I still don't know what the fuck are you talking.
Let it go. Forget it.
Okay.
Okay. Our time is a little bit limited right now, sir. Just quickly, I want to ask you about your brother, Donald Trump.
Yes, of course.
What is your opinion about him in general?
Well, where to begin? Well, as you may know, he ate me. Like literally, he ate me inside our mother's tummy. But I don't blame him. I blame Fred.
Do you mean your father, Fred Trump?
Yes, that son of a bitch. It was Fred Trump who told him to do that. Fred always wanted him to be ruthless, merciless, and cold as a dead dog. It was our father who threatened him that if he didn't want to be like him, he would not have given him all those millions of dollars that made Donald Trump a billionaire. He was always whispering that to our mom's pussy.
You mean your father told him to do so?
Yes, of course, I was there. Fred Trump wanted my brother to become a very important guy in the whole world, not just America. And now I bet he is smiling at Donald Trump from the heavens.
Well, sir, it is just a little bit confusing because I think you are in heaven right now, right?
Yes, of course I am.
So why are you betting on that? You can see Fred Trump there, right?
Yes, indeed, I can see him here.
Do you mean Fred Trump is in heaven now?
Yes, he is here, of course.
But how? I thought he should be in hell right now after what he did to you, sir.
Are you kidding me? Fred Trump is the most beloved man here in heaven right now. Everybody loves him, especially the God. God kisses his ass all the time like a good loyal dog. The creator of this world is the alpha asshole around here. It is the God who wanted this world to be like this since day one.
Lee, now do you mean God is a bad guy?
Well, yes, of course, he is a bad motherfucker. What do you think of this world? Do you think a nice and kind, always good-smelling guy can run this fucking world? Is that what you think?
So you say an always smelling bad guy can become a god?
No, I was just kidding with you, little smelly skunk. This world runs by money, even here in the heavens. If you have the money, you can rule. And if you don't, you are fucked up as hell.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, our time for today is over now. I have to let you go, sir, and thank you for being with us here tonight.
Thank you, Shen. I hope I will see you soon again.
Lee, I hope not, but thank you, sir. Yes, folks, this was our show for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next episode, take care and bye.